Let's say I'm Jesse Casto with BetterCNC. BetterCNC is a machine shop I kicked off out of my garage right here last January. I started working with Xometry that same month, which helped me go full time with it in June. So I've been full time working out of my garage with Xometry being 40 to 60% of my work since then. But I've also worked with Xometry with my previous employer for about 3 or 4 years as well. But I'm a straight job shop. I don't have any of my own products. I don't do any design work. Just take what other people have and build it for them. But yeah, I'm growing pretty quick with Xometry and other work I'm picking up elsewhere. I'd say I'm startup machine shop, kicked off in January. I went full time in June, and I've pretty much used all of these tools at one point or another. Because my first 6 months while I was working full time somewhere else, I pretty much only worked exclusively with Xometry, and I had no nest egg, no nothing. So I was used to the advanced card quite a bit just to buy materials for the jobs, things like that. And fast pay on pretty much everything just to get it into the bank so I can pay my bills, things like that. I've started using the instant pay since that came out as well on some of the bigger. Actually, Xometry had my biggest order for me in September, and I used the instant pay on that so I could buy material and got some nice fixturing and tooling for that order as well right out the gate. I got the job board, but say the big things I use the job board for right now is if I got open capacity, I'll use it. Like the Thursday, Friday, I'm going to grab a couple jobs for over the weekend while I'm waiting on some other material to come in. I usually try and maintain about a $4,000 to $8,000 backlog. And so I'll use Xometry to bump that up, things like that. And I'm maintaining financial targets. So if I'm $500 from a goal that I've set, then I'll snag a couple little jobs just to bump me that little bit of distance. To make sure I'm hitting all my targets. And since the shop profiles come out, I've actually had customers find me through that already. I've had a larger company, I think they're based out of Washington or something like that, but I think they were looking through Xometry shop profiles because Xometry is a known name. And my profile came up, they liked the way it looked, checked out my website and called me up, and I've gotten quite a bit of quoting activity from them work so far. And I think I've bid on $10,000 to $15,000 of work so far. Still trying to lock it down, but sometimes those things take time to get. But I also use the Net 30. That actually came out just in time for me as well. Two of my previous customers gave me about $10,000 in work, and they were both Net 30 for me, which is, as a startup, that's a lot for me to hoof up front and still buy the material, buy the tooling, do the work, get it shipped, and then wait 30 days for anything to come in. So that was the first couple rounds that I've used on the Net 30 was to help me handle those jobs so I can keep my big customers happy and I can still get paid whenever I need to get paid, basically. And yeah, just having a shop profile just gives you that online presence. The more you can get your name dinged online on your website, through Xometry profiles, the better for you. I've actually got a link on my website tied into my Xometry profile as well, just to keep every access open, every avenue open.